And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Wembanyama. Stephen Curry's out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Durant, and it's Davis at the 4 spot.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Here's Curry with the 3. No good on that one.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
A nice shot by Young.
And the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been. He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him. Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. He'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back to you, Kevin.
Completely new group for the East All-Star. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. LeBron comes in for Anthony Davis. MP's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Stephen Curry.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Edwards, that's good.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
What a response by Mitchell. He takes those 3 points right back.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by the East All-Stars. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the West. And he continues to torment them from 3-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. We'll take a quick break and then... Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, James is out there with Jokic. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's MP. And it's SGA in at the point.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Embiid the screen. The 3 from MyCareer. Offensive rebound. No good that time. The West leading by 4 from 15 feet away. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Brown with the bounce pass. Embiid. The rebound by James. Here's MP. Getting it done against contact. It's MP.
Yeah, teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
To the paint, here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Always a threat. To score. Bancaro that time with a sweet run.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Adebayo is checked in for the East. Jalen Brunson comes in for Mitchell. Anthony Davis is checked in for the West. Edwards, that's good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Adebayo. Brunson, right side. Lets it go with the three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. The West leading by 6. Some nice passing here by the West. Jokic with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Jokic against Embiid. 5 to shoot. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Cunningham's shot is off. The possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And mentally, I think it makes this an even bigger edge.
Back to Edwards. Fires the three. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And now it's an 11-point West All-Star lead. It's Cunningham with the drive. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And another miss by the East. Here's MP. MP going to work inside.
That's a confident, bad young man right there. MP, unafraid to show off his handle.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Yeah, trying to... fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. It's good from the top of the key. Mitchell's got 9 points.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
James checked in for the West. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Joel Embiid. Here's MP, and all of them in that time before dropping in. 18 points for MP.
Tell you what, nice mid-range shot there from MP, and that'll open things up for him on the floor.
Young pass to Embiid. Back to Young. Over Curry. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Embiid. 14 points for him.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
LeBron outside. Back to MP. Outside for Curry. Steph, perfection from the arc.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
And here's Young from the arc.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here's MP for three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Mitchell wide open. Will not go. This is off the front iron. MP finds James. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. James has got his first bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, impressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
For three, Mitchell. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 25 points for MP.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Now, here is Young. 14 points for him. Fader on the way, and Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
In the corner, it's James. Outside, Curry. Floats it up for MP. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
What execution. MP getting up high for that finish.
The East trail by 21. Pass to Embiid. Mitchell outside. Goes up on the wing. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. MP dishes to LeBron. Young in the corner. Pass to Embiid. Adebayo kicks to Mitchell. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Mitchell's got 12.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And so it's the West All-Stars controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sport. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the East All-Stars. Jaylen Brown out there with Adebayo. Then it's Young. Then there's Embiid. And it's Mitchell in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
KD against Brown. 3-pointer. The West grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Offensive rebound. KD passes to Edwards. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 4 assists now tonight.
Does not get any easier than that for MP, capitalizing in tight.
Back to Young. Lets the 3 fly. And another miss by the East.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 35.
strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And another miss by the East. Here's West now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And that one's good by Davis.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Brown, back to Young. And just miss after miss right now.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And another miss by the East.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Mitchell kicks to Brown. Pass to Young. Launches a three. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Brown outside. Adebayo with a screen for Brown. And another miss by the East. Over in the corner, Edwards. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Edwards, that's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
MP against Mitchell. MP dishes to Durant. The high post shot. Again, the West All-Star.
Boy, that mid-range J from KD can put people to sleep, boy. Tough to guard him at all 3 levels.
Young outside. Embiid inside. Jokic defending. Tries from 10, and the shot goes in from Embiid.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now Young. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
MP's shot is good.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams. He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Outside Edwards. Davis setting the pick for MP. He's feeling it. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. MP's got 49 points in the game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. MP inside. He's against Young. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And the East with some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Embiid. Antetokounmpo comes in for Brown. And it's Cunningham in for Donovan Mitchell. Then for the West All-Stars, Leonard, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. James comes in for Kevin Durant. And Doncic is subbed in for SGA. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got 54 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Cunningham's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. MP, good.
Unselfish play by LeBron right there. He really values keeping others involved.
And so Young will bring it up for the East. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Young against Doncic. Cunningham for 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Cunningham against MP. It's stolen by Cunningham. The floater. Pass to Giannis. Great D that time from James.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
MP, good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Lets it go from 11. MP again.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
A shot Cunningham continues to hone. When he's connecting from deep, this offense really opens up.
Edwards can't hit. And here are the East All-Stars now. Adebayo passes to Young. Back to Adebayo. To the middle. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Giannis.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else. He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding him.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong, but tonight the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony,